Yo, what's good with you? Back in black, finally, with some hard fought and long awaited exciting Enlisted news. I know it's been a long time since they have said anything that has been worthwhile in my personal opinion. Let me know if you agree with that down in the comment section. But we are finally getting a new map. As usual, they haven't necessarily said exactly when, but as usual, if they announce it, you can only assume that it's not too far off. So I kind of just wanted to go over that with you guys, get some opinions, see what you guys think, because I'm sure this is going to be highly scrutinized considering how long of a wait it has been, considering the last map that we got, which wasn't a bad map by any means, but considering the frequency that they put these maps out, you can't really afford to have a miss, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into it, see what they got. So as previously stated by the developers, and I'm sure a lot of you guys knew, we were going to get a new map in the Pacific. It looks like we are heading to New Georgia in the Solomon Islands, to be specific. And I actually am very thrilled with this location decision, because I don't think this is an island that has been explored thoroughly in the very few games where there even is a Pacific campaign. The only one that I could think of that even might come to mind is Call of Duty World at War, but I'm pretty sure that was the island of Peleliu where we landed at, and I don't know if the Solomon Islands was included in any of the other levels in the campaign. So if you have a better memory than me, because I played that game when I was like 12 years old, let me know down in the comment section. I don't feel like getting on Google right now, but it is giving me some Call of Duty World at War vibes a little bit. Neither here nor there. One of the things that I've noticed when reading this article is that they have gone out of their way to put dozens of landmarks on this map in particular, which tells me that there are going to be a lot of objectives to fight over on this map in particular. And this is kind of a good sign in my personal opinion, because what I have been hoping and wishing from the developers of Enlisted is that they would make a larger utilization of the maps that they actually implement into the game. You know what I'm saying? Especially for the Pacific campaign, it's not like we're asking them to make entire like countries or continents or any other type of extremely large landmass. These are just, you know, small islands, or maybe half an island for lack of better words. And what really disappointed me about the last Pacific mapper that we've been playing on for the last forever, since November last year now, is that they only used a small section of the map, it feels like, which was specifically the beach and then a small subsection of the inland island. There was no jungle fighting whatsoever. There was like maybe one airfield map. I'm sure there's a bunch of those on the islands. My point being is that the utilization and like, what is the point of putting an entire island or making all that developer time and effort if you're only going to use a small section of it? You know what I'm saying? So I think this time around they are making a bigger concerted effort to actually use the entire landmass that they are making, I guess, in regards to this map or the new map. So I appreciate them for that. The other thing I was going to say is that in regard to the land masses that we are looking at in particular, is that when you get a little more inland into the villages, whatever the natives, the shacks or whatever these are called, it does give me a hint of Call of Duty World at War from the multiplayer aspect. I was thinking making a tall, the day and night version, so I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if they're pulling any inspiration from that, but if they are, that is very, very cool. But of course it could just be them basing it on historical accuracy, which I know this game does a lot of that as well. Not to say that Call of Duty doesn't, maybe not nowadays, but back when they actually made World War II games, you can see the resemblance and the similarities. So I don't know, it's just piquing my nostalgia. So I really appreciate them for that. And then we can take a look at all these other screenshots, and we can see that, you know, they're just doing a really good job. It looks like they're really going all out, especially when you look at the water physics and how they try to implement that into the game. Maybe water and boats will be a bigger aspect of this, and they'll put more like aircraft boats in the game as well, because they mentioned that in the article. And neither here nor there. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, and they're just giving us, you know, aesthetic appeal of what we can look forward to. It's only one map at the end of the day, so you can't really get too excited, but if they can make full use and 100% utilization of that map, then they can get a lot more longevity out of it in between the development of another map, which is what I'm really hoping for. Because again, if you're just going to use like the south side of the island, one part of the beach, especially when they land from multiple directions, on the US usually lands on multiple sides of the island. So all that being said, I just think they should you know, the development is there, just use it more thoroughly, if that makes any sense. So all that being said, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I don't want to stretch this video out too long talking about nothing, but I am very happy that we're getting a new map soon. It's been a long time coming. Again, very hard fought, and I would say I'm disappointed, but you know, yeah, beggars can't be choosers, and you can only be happy when you finally get something new. So it is what it is. It's a free game, can't complain too much at the end of the day. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm gonna let the rest of the gameplay play out. This was a super long game, 41 minutes to be precise, on confrontation. I got over 200 kills, and I just didn't know if you guys wanted to watch a super long video, so I kind of like sped it up and kind of chopped it up to only show you the good parts. Let me know if you would prefer a longer type of video or a more raw type of video with more editing and stuff like that. I could always do that as well. I did that back in the day, so I don't know. Just let me know how you feel down in the comment section below. But thank you again for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and don't forget to aim for that like button and shoot that subscribe button as well. It'll help you find better teammates and improve your skill-based matchmaking. Black Guy out.